It is all right, don't worry. A lot of activities have already been done and we need to evaluate them and plan future actions. Let's start the video conference number 1.
We have been divided into the international Polish, Spanish, German groups. We exchanged emails and had first chat to meet one another. Some of us already know from last year as we cooperated within Cyber Discovery project together. We have 6 international groups this year. It is a pleasure to cooperate with all of you. Our project is called Water Means Life. The title says everything. Water gives us life, that is why it is one of the most important things in our existence. We started our project from the discussions and brainstorming about water and its importance.
The topic of our project is also related to the competition run the Nationality Training Office in Germany. The topic of the competition is Water is Life. We agree with the statement, thus we are going to take part in it. We hope to develop our project in the way it will become successful.
We have designed the logo for our project. All the entries were very innovative and thank you all for your contributions. However, the international jury, consisting of 2 teachers and 2 students of each country, chose the winning entry. The winner is Patrycja from Poland. Patrycja, can you show us your design, please? I'm very happy that you like my logo design. I hope it will bring us luck. We have carried out discussions on the theme of water. Mind-Domo, waste mapping, Bubble are the tools which are helpful in online brainstorming of ideas concerning water. We have grouped our associations and planned the particular stages of our project. What is water? We tried to answer this question by discussing its chemical composition, content, and properties.
Sparkling water. It is said that still water is much healthier than its sparkling equivalent. That's not true, and if you like to drink sparkling water, there is nothing to prevent you from drinking it. The carbon dioxide contained in water is not as bad as people say. It blocks the growth of bacteria and makes water fresh for a longer period of time. It is best to drink water naturally carbonated. The label indicates the content of natural CO2. Sparkling water quenches thirst better due to its slightly acidic taste. It also whets the appetite and enables better digestion.
Still water. Still water or water without the so-called bubbles or CO2, carbon dioxide, is also good for drinking. There are many types of drinking water, including carbonated and non-carbonated water. Depending on the place where water is taken from, the content of carbon dioxide in water may vary. Water unsaturated with carbon dioxide is a non-carbonated water.
Sodium is a controversial element of water. It is found in many kinds of mineral water exceeding the minimal required amount of 200 mg per liter. It prevents draining of the body and keeps the acid-base balance. Its lack in the body causes the weakness and digestive ailments. However, the problem is we have it too much, but it is caused by water, but other food products. Potassium is very needed for our body and it cannot be found in water in appropriate quantity. What about its biological side? Mineral salts, bicarbonates, sulfates, sodium, potassium and others are contained in water. It is also important that water does not contain calories. Drinking a glass of juice delivers approximately 100 calories. Drinking a glass of water, 0 calories. Water is just health. Drink water, you'll be great.
We aren't aware how polluted is our environment. The results of the environment contamination are floods, droughts and greenhouse effects. Many factors cause the environment contamination. There are some solutions how to protect our natural environment. Sewage from the factories causes the contamination of water reservoirs. People suffer from the lack of clean water. The water flow from our taps is dirty. This made us search from water pollution.
Contaminated water usually has an unpleasant odor and look by odor, but sometimes it can be conversely. The water can be purified in special water treatment plants or in other ways, for example by filtration. Water pollution has not only got a negative effect on the environment but also affects negatively our health. We must remember that by throwing rubbish into water we expose ourselves to illnesses. We eat aquatic animals, example fish, which could previously swim in polluted water and absorb various harmful substances. How to prevent water pollution? Putting methods on limiting artificial fertilizers which penetrate groundwater, building the sewage farms, installing filters in factories which waste is drained out with running water, not pouring cleaners like soap, shampoo, washing powder, abrasives to water. Use bio of environmentally friendly detergents, taking care of the purity of water, not throwing cans and rubbish into water.
Domestic wastewater contains both solid and dissolved pollutions, including fecal matter, paper, sanitary items, food residues, and a variety of other contaminants. The sewer network usually derives wastewater from office and commercial properties from the industrial premises. Rainwater from roofs and roads may also drain into the sewer network. The combined flow from these various sources travels through the server system and ultimately to a sewage works, where it receives treatment before the discharge of the treated effluent to a stream, river, estuary, or the sea.
That is why we realize a great importance of sewage treatment plants. We decide to visit the sewage treatment plants in our neighborhoods to compare the process of sewage treatment in our countries, as well as to get to know the process of cleaning sewage works. We wanted to get to know something more about the process of making the water clean. We also conducted research on automation and robotization of the production process. For the activity of the collective water supply and sewage disposal, a special permission is needed. The permission is issued by the mayor of the city. There are stringent environmental regulations. Water permit regulates the amount of discharged sewage. Samples of sewage coming in and out of the sewage treatment plant are taken and tasted periodically. We could see the following things: a computer program operating to the work of the plant, sewage treatment facilities, the biological block, blower station and operating parameters, the phosphatation chamber, stirrers tracks and scrapers, sedimentary part, the sludge dewatering building, digesters, biogas tank, a separator program supporting aggregate. Watch our video and interview with one of the workers of the sewage treatment plant to find out more.
Robots that measure the water quality are the effects of the international cooperation. Sending instructions concerning constructions and programming the robots to measure the quality of our waters was very helpful. Good job!
The next theme is water resources in the world. Water introduces 22% of the surface of our planet. Water resources in the world are mostly open reservoirs covering the surface of the earth. Among them there are oceans, seas, lakes, rivers and ponds. The file restriction of 22 megabytes is really shocking. We have to convert every material, and it is only possible to upload only 3 photos at the same time. What is more, it usually turns out that none of the 3 ones have been uploaded, and you have to start again by uploading one by one. It takes a lot of time, and it is surely one of the disadvantages of the print space and the work on the project.
We are going to develop this topic and get to know water resources on all the continents. While implementing the project, we also encountered a few problems. One of them is the new twin space and uploading materials there. We think it is much more complicated and limited than the previous one.
How about the future actions? We are going to visit a bottling plant.
Our next step will be water turbines to get electricity, pictures of a dam. We will build a model that is different from other e-twinning projects.
All the ideas are just great, and we hope to implement the next stages of the project. It's a pity Carmen couldn't be with us. I think that we received mails from her, and she had some problems, and it was impossible for her to be with us today. Thank you for the conference, and keep in touch. Bye from Poland. You didn't interrupt us at all. We are happy of the conference, and we are very happy of the cooperation for so many years. We appreciate it very much, and thank you for everything. Bye from Poland.